Welcome back to the morning show. Justin Baldoni has lost his $612 million defamation lawsuit against co-star Blake Lively because the actor failed to meet a deadline.
Yeah, let's get some more. Here's our entertainment editor, Peter Ford. Hi, Pete. This is a huge twist in the It Ends With Us saga. What has the judge said?
It's a very big twist, but it's a bit of a complex story, and the headlines are not really telling you the correct thing. So, as I'm sure most people know, Blake Lively suing Justin Baldoni for sexual harassment and other matters. He was counter-suing her for defamation. So it was actually a couple of months ago the judge turfed out Justin's case and said this doesn't stand up. And he had up until the weekend just gone to file for an appeal against that decision. He did not file. People are saying, like, they make it sound like he forgot to do it. No, he didn't want to do it. He's not going to launch an appeal. That is his own choice. Now, the grounds upon which the judge said, I'm not going to let you pursue this, is because the defamatory comments that were made were actually in court filings. They weren't actually said on a chat show. They weren't said on social media. They were in court documents, and therefore that's considered to be privileged speech. And I don't know why his lawyers didn't tell him this before. So therefore you can't sue. So that means that's gone. But the other case of her suing him, that's still full steam ahead. And obviously he has to protect himself in that case. That goes to court the end of March. So she hasn't won anything per se. He hasn't lost anything per se. It's just that one major chunk of that complex story no longer exists.
Such a long lead time, isn't it, not being in court till March next year. Friends with benefits, Pete. Jennifer Aniston has hard launched her new relationship. What do we know about him?
Well, we've been reading about him for a while. Some people have said, oh, he's a magician, he's a hypnotist, he's a wellness guru. And there you go. That's what she had put up on her Instagram. Jim Curtis is his name. It was his 50th birthday. And, you know, Jen is very circumspect about what she shares, particularly when it comes to her love life and whether it's busy or not busy. But we've known Jim and her have been together for quite some time now. But now this is obviously what they call the hard launch. So I had a look through his Instagram account just to see it, because sometimes you hear, you know, hypnotist and wellness guru, you think, oh, this guy might be really spooky. But he's not. It's a lot of common sense. It's a lot of positive thinking. These are one of the many clips that Jim has put up to his social media account. This is the new love of Jennifer Aniston's life, Jim Curtis.
Relationships are the most important things for happiness. So having people in your life that nurture you and help you grow as a person is super important. So you should not be alone, nor should you settle. If you're in a love relationship or if you're in a relationship with someone that doesn't fulfill you, then you should go out there and cultivate more friends. Definitely don't settle for that relationship. At the same time, also don't be alone. So that's the paradox of life.
So how cool is that? If you're a big star, you know, having your own personal therapist on call 24/7, that's pretty good.
I like that. I like his vibe. You know, like a sort of calming, and she needs
Very
someone
much.
like that in her
When
life.
you're in a relationship with a hypnotist, do you have to permanently worry that at some point you're going to dance like a chicken in public? I was on Fair Star the Fun Ship and I had to do that. I didn't know I did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wake up, Larry. Deborra-Lee Furness reportedly up to something juicy. Pete, what's going on here?
Yeah, well, reportedly. You'll see a lot of stories at the moment that are doing the rounds saying she's going to write a tell-all book and she wants revenge, and don't believe it. She may write a book, but it's not being done on the premise of trying to bring down Hugh. They have an agreement between the two of them. They're not going to say anything disparaging publicly about each other. Both are very, very wealthy people. She certainly doesn't need to write a book to get some money coming in. She's doing just fine. Of course, she's got so many other interests. One of Deb's main things, of course, has been the issue of international adoptions into Australia. She's not going to let that go. That's her real passion, and she may be writing a book based on that. So supposedly she was seen in a publisher's office and she had notes and sample pages and all that. Take it with a grain of salt. You won't see her at any point slagging off Hugh or vice versa.
Now, if you wonder where Kylie Gillies is, she's standing by to support Pedro Pascal in case, just in case he misses out on People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive.
Yeah.
She's not allowed within 200 metres of him at this point. But what's happening with the People Magazine Sexiest Man Alive? I feel like we were starting, the countdown was yesterday. We're still talking about the countdown, Pete. Are we any closer?
Yeah. Well, we are getting close to finding out. We certainly will know later today. There's a chance we may even know by midday today because it's being revealed in the Jimmy Fallon show. So that tape's at around about an hour from now. So word might leak out from that. Meanwhile, some of the past winners have got together to compare notes and work out who they think might be this year's recipient. Have a look.
And now I'm about to hand the phone off to another sexy man, and here you go.
I'm passing to the only sexiest man alive to ever receive an EGOT.
I'm passing the phone to a sexiest man alive whose cover was almost as sexy as mine.
I do have some sauce I'm selling, but sauce is pretty sexy too, is it? But I just have to hand this off to the next guy.
I'm going to pass on the phone to, well, you know, this guy, he made beating on his chest sexy. He did the whole thing. So, yeah, here it is.
Oh, from one sexiest man alive to another.
And Australia's own Jacob Elordi is a short odds favourite, as is Travis Kelce. So Glenn Powell missed out last year. He was the favourite. So often they do have surprise choices. I think it's got a lot to do with who's got the most, enthusiastic publicist, quite frankly. But we will know in the next few hours.
What do you reckon, Eddie?
We'll keep counting down. That's what I know for sure. We'll be
Who
counting
do
down.
you think? What did you think?
I like Jason Kelce, Travis Kelce's brother.
Oh,
because
that's
he's kind of like
random.
quite
One for the normal
funny.
guy.
One for the normal guy. He's got a great sense of humour. I reckon he could be a winner.
Yeah. It's not Dancing with the Stars Day as well, is it? We can't...
No, we can't count down to
we
both.
can't count down to both.
No, that's Thursday.
That's another day. Okay,
No, okay. Today is the countdown to people's sexiest only. Thank you, Pete. Countdown to you coming back too.